Exactly. Who would believe such a childish story and let huge amounts of funding into it? That's just crazy. If there's actually someone who believes these documents, he is a complete idiot. As he says so, he places the documents down violently with an exaggerated gesture. Come on, you're supposed to just toss it up in the air, not set it down like in an exaggerated, toss it in the air kind of dismissively, like, fuck this shit. Why am I fucking here? Actually, I should say he slams them down, because the document and papers are scattered all over the floor. You're right. Excuse me. I need to use the bathroom. One of the men stands up and steps on the papers. Flashback. It's not the document on tatami, but it's the grandfather's article on the carpet. Right there, I see my grandfather filled with heart-tearing sadness. Yet he can't show it on his face. Grandfather's face doesn't look different, but it looks crumpled to me. I even see the walls of his study crumble sadly. I jump into the room. Oh, god damn. Fuck. I grab onto the man's leg. I don't hate him. The fuck is wrong with you? That's all I would look at her like, the fuck? You know what? No funding at all for the next 3 years. No, it's not the matter of if I hate him or not. Sure, I hate him, but that's not it. I can't forgive the feet that step on my grandfather's article. Don't step on them. My grandpa wrote them. Please don't step on them. Wow, sorry? I want to get those feet away from the papers, which are still stepping on them. But they're so stubborn as if they have grown roots and I can't even push them. So I beg as I grab onto his legs. Can you not? I try to pull the papers from under his feet. Rip. But I can't move his feet. I can't pull the papers. Don't step on them. Don't step on them. My grandpa's... Don't step on them. My sobbing echoes in the silent room. I would have just the weirdest fucking look at her. Like, I would just be so fucking confused. Like, huh. So, why did we decide to fund him in the first place? If she's fucking weird. Just like back then. I would just cut all funding at that point, like, When you're eavesdropping on us, thank you. And I'm glad we told you to leave, and yet you kinda didn't, and just watched. Second, why is a grown woman on the floor trying to move someone's foot? Okay, sea urchin. Big teddy bears required. Fuck! God damn it! Let's go. Hopefully? Yes, thank you. I didn't know if he's aware of his sins or not. A school is a children's world. The values of grown-ups don't apply. Children decide their own values and create their own world. So the rules of the grown-up world, the village, don't mean anything here. Even when the villagers badmouth the Hojo family and isolate them, that had no meaning at the school. In the children's world, the children decide the rules. Rules think they are irrational don't exist here. That's why, as the representatives of the children's world, I vow that I will never let any irrational rules come into our world. Within the school, no harassment is allowed towards the Hojo siblings. In the very beginning, some boys teased Hojo, but they were punished severely and it hasn't happened ever since. That's the least I can do to show my resistance against the madness of the village. So I hope Satoshi and Satoko both feel they can relax, at least at school. Oh, Mion's so good. Good Mion. I think Satoshi notices my concerns and he often smiles when he's at school. However, I never see Satoko smile. Satoko's classmates used to try to cheer her up, but soon after they decided it was best just to leave her alone. I understand, I used to try to talk to her, but when I realized something, I stopped doing that. I'm one of the Sonozakis. To Satoko, I am one of her enemies, so I'm sure she feels discomfort to have me around her. So all I can do is to watch over her. See, that's why I feel really bad about it. She has to be responsible for everything her family does, and even though she doesn't even hold the same opinions as him, it's like, fuck, she gets screwed by it. It sucks. That's why Satoko is always alone in the classroom. Rika is always hanging out with her, even though Satoko told her she was annoying. And also Satoshi is always beside her. These two are the only ones who are always standing by her. The exile isn't limited to Satoko. The malicious exile is still continuing towards the Hojo family. Because the hysterical aunt displays hostility to her neighbors, there's nobody who sympathizes. It is wise to know there are fights worth picking and also fights better set aside. Choose your battles. Most important thing to learn. Choose when you can when to argue and when not to. If the aunt had even a little self-control and tolerance, this isolation wouldn't have continued. Of course, the villagers are the ones who forced them into this role, even though they weren't related to the issue. But if she had stayed quiet, then it wouldn't have gone this far. The aunt's hostility is one thing, but she's dragging everyone in the family into it as well. The uncle and aunt haven't been getting along, and he hardly comes home. Both Satoshi and Satoko are forced to live in shame. The aunt vents her stress by harassing Satoko. This is the same thing too. The aunt is her guardian after all, but Satoko clearly shows her disgust towards her. And doesn't even try to hide her feelings, so things aren't going smoothly. If she had behaved like Satoshi, then she wouldn't have been the aunt's target. No, probably not. But Satoko's extremely defiant. For better or for worse, in this case it's worse because she doesn't realize, hey, you know what, it's not really hurting me as much as it's hurting him because he has to get in between us, even though if I actually just wasn't nearly as bad, it wouldn't be as bad or rough on him. But of course she's not going to understand that concept. It still doesn't excuse the aunt for beating the shit out of him or just harassing him. It's not. But it's not completely her fault. Well, no, it is her fault for beating her. She can just let it go. But Satoko could do more to, avoid that kind of stuff. So does that mean the sad life of Satoko is living right now is something she caused herself? It helped cause on technically, if she didn't kill her parents. If she didn't go crazy and kill her parents, then yeah, she did they wouldn't be in a sad life. Or at least nearly as sad. That is not so. But no matter how much I sympathize and how much I want to help her, nobody knows what to do. An apology won't change this situation. The flow can't be changed. The fact that the Hojo family is harassed by the entire village can't be changed. That's the horrible situation that lurks behind our lives. The neighbors, the village, and the community. Once they become your enemies, the world can be this cruel. Japanese people have known that since ancient times, and that's why we feel obligated to be courteous to our neighbors. No matter who I blame, Satoko won't smile. The only thing I can do is to watch over her and make sure that she is safe when she is at school. Thank you, Mion. Eh? Sorry, what? I just want to thank you for being so concerned about Satoko. Satoshi appears to be absent-minded, but sometimes he says things as if he can read one's mind. I try to deny it since it's out of my character, but he smiles as if he knows my thoughts. Satoko has forgotten how to smile, that's all. When she's at school, that's the only time she can relax just for a bit. I'm sure she treasures that comforting time. That's basically the only thing Uncle Mion can do for her. That's not true. I really appreciate it. Stop that. You don't need to say that. Besides, my family is the one who's causing all this grief. I don't think that way. I really don't. I'm not good at reading people's subtle signs, but I know for sure what he just said is a lie. Yeah, no fucking shit. I was about to say, you fucking what? The better thing, I would have just said, yeah, but I know it's not your fault. I don't blame you at all for it. It's not your fault, and you're not responsible for what your family does. You know, that kind of thing. That's what I would have said. If I truly believed that her family hated me and it's all their fault, I would have just said, yeah, but it's not your fault. So then technically you're not, if you know it's not her fault, then you're not lying, but you're also not, like, giving an excuse for the family. That kind of thing. Though I'm actually usually good at telling if someone's lying, though, so we got that. I got that. Satoshi knows that he and his family are being isolated because of the Sonozaki family, and he's aware that I am a member of the Sonozaki family, too. Satoshi is mature, that's the only reason he doesn't take it out on me. Oh god, I'd be so fucking pissed. Ooh, I'd be pissed. I'd really hate the bastard. If he had the same temper as his aunt, he would hate me bitterly. Knowing that, the least I can do is not to get close to him. But I'm a meddlesome, and when I see Satoko being depressed or Satoshi forcing himself to smile, I have to do something. Fucking a stand-up character. God, that must suck for her. That may be more troublesome to Satoshi and Satoko, though. Maybe I just don't understand Satoko's feelings. Why? My family is causing Satoko grief, so for me, if a member of the family, to hang around her, is that the right thing to do? Sure. That's you being you. What do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm insensitive? I don't mean that. The current surroundings sure are making Satoko smile, right? So she needs someone insensitive enough to poke her around so she can smile again. God, you are the fucking worst at talking to people. Oh my god. God, learn some fucking social skills. Ugh. Uncle Mion doesn't know if you're trying to ridicule him or compliment him. That's mean. Good lord, you're the oh god. Social skills. I'm not ridiculing you, really. I just want you to help. Eh? I can't make Satoko smile again by myself. I need someone like you to help me. But I am Mion from the Sonozaki family. If I do something insensitive, I might end up hurting Satoko even more. Satoko's already lonely. Are you going to leave her too? Oh my god. God, fuck you for even pulling that card. Fuck off. Oh my god. Are you going to make her lonely too? Oh my god. No, she's actually just been wanting to make sure she doesn't emotionally damage your sister even more. By the fact that, give her this false sense of security that the Sonozaki family likes her, and then, someone from the Sonozaki family, makes fun of her at one point, or yells at her. And then she feels betrayed by the family, you know, that kind of stuff. Not to further isolate her. Yeah, fuck off. This is the first time Satoshi is asking me for something this aggressively. Satoko's a very important person to him. He's saying he needs my help to make Satoko smile again. But still... no. Maybe he's right. What's going on between the Sonozaki family and the Hojo family is an issue among the grown-ups. We children don't care about that. The irrational rules of the grown-ups don't mean anything in our world. I must object to the irrationality of the grown-up world using methods of my world. I mean, to be fair, Mion, you're really not that far from being a full-fledged adult. I mean, come on. You're what at this point, a year ago? 16? 15? I mean, come on. 17? Are you sure Satoko won't feel bothered by me? And she may be at first. But I'll be with you. I'll be with you, Mion. So she'll open up right away. You think so? Should we do something after school today? If we go home first, our aunt may say something that we may not be able to go out. Okay, then it's simple. Don't go home first. But if we get home late, she'll ask us what we are doing. Let's see. I know. Why don't you join a club? A club? Yeah. Tell her you're going to an after-school club and that you can play after school and then go home. There are plenty of guys who go out after school before they go home. That'll be no problem. But if we mess up our clothes, or our aunt will say something. Don't mess up your clothes. Okay, then we'll do something indoors. Then your clothes will stay clean. Indoors? Do you mean in the classroom? But won't she say something? It is possible to play passionately indoors. Contrary to my appearance, I love playing games. I've collected some treasures from overseas, too. Some of the manuals are written in English and are complicated, while some of them I need someone to play with, so a lot of them are just sitting in the storage room. Do you think Satoko can play those too? No. I've completely come up with this idea specifically for her not to play them. Sure. If you don't know the rules, then you can make them up. As long as everyone follows the same rules, then the rules are the rules. That's not wrong, actually. That's technically true. I said it so confidently, but would bringing games from home and asking Satoko to play with us actually make her smile again? What have I got to lose? Maybe I'll bring one of the board games tomorrow. Ah, Mion. I have something else I want to ask you. What? Uncle Mion is all ears. I am looking for a part-time job. I thought if I can get her a nice birthday present, that might cheer her up. Yay. Part-time job time. Even though I think he just bitched about it. Oh god, so close. No, yeah. Needs to aware of his sins, needs to forgive something to forgive her sins. That one. Oh goody. The harsh and brutal days are still continuing endlessly for me. The situation between my aunt and Satoko is the same. My aunt yells at Satoko for no reason every night. Although Satoko cries, she still talks back to her. Oh god, fucking learn. So my aunt's yelling goes on and on forever. Satoko's crying goes on and on too. When Satoko sees me, she grabs onto me. She hides behind my back and tries to ignore my aunt's yelling. She always comes to seek my help. Don't talk back! Satoko doesn't open up to anyone but me. So if I don't protect her, she would be devastated. There's something our parents didn't provide Satoko. I have to be the one to provide it. But every day, day after day, every time Satoko cries, every day, day after day, Satoko grabbed onto me while crying yesterday. I patted her head, but along with pity, a different emotion came to me. Shut up. I want to grasp her head and smash her against the wall. Fuck off. Shut up. It's an unbelievably devilish and awful emotion. Yeah, but it's completely reasonable. No. I can't think that. I mean, I'm sorry, dude, but you're fucking stressed out from having to protect her every step of the way. It's so understandable. No, it's not that I can't think it. I just can't notice that feeling. Since that day, there's been someone else inside of me. And that someone is trying to eat me up from the inside and switch places with me. When Satoko begs for my help while crying, that person tries to make me spill out some awful and hateful words that are sure to damage Satoko forever. Leave me alone. Don't grab onto me. Go away. No. I can't. I try my hardest so that person won't take me over, and I put pressure on my abdomen to chase him out. Okay. And I was successful. But that wasn't it. That person is coming after me, trying to get back inside of me. I won't let such a scary thing get back inside of me. He won't be able as long as I'm tense. So he stops trying, and instead he follows right behind me. He's waiting for me to let my guard down. Fuck off, on you. Go away. When I walk, he walked right behind me. He's breathing down my neck. Ugh. He follows me everywhere. When I lie down, he stares down at me. Oh, fuck, that's just creepy. He's waiting for the right moment to get back inside of me to hurt Satoko. It's been so hot lately. Maybe the heat is affecting me and that's why I think things like this. Maybe it's because you're just so fucking stressed out and need to go to fucking sleep. And not have to protect Satoko every fucking day. I'm the only family Satoko has. So I have to protect her from my aunt for the rest of my life. Ugh. God, like the second I would have said that, I would be like, ugh. How old is she? When does she turn an adult? Thank God, I can't counting down the days. That's my eternal duty. The rest of my life? Oh my God, that's terrible. Forever? Do I really have to do that forever? If only Satoko. If I'm her only family. But it's because of my aunt. But it's because of the villagers too. It's almost once in Nagashi. Some irresponsible villagers are saying that the curse will once again fall upon Hinamizawa. They also say it'll fall upon me and Satoko for sure. Maybe it's just me, but I can almost feel everyone's expectation. I feel like I'll be killed on the day of Watanagashi. Of course, there's no reason why I'd be killed, it's just my imagination. Slap, 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 slap. Don't come inside of me. Satoko's my only sister and family, so don't tell me those awful things. Slap, slap, slap. Stop, stop. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. The footsteps come right behind me and the hand touches my shoulder. Ugh, fuck off. Oh, god damn it, Rena. Go away. No, I don't need you now. You're gonna fucking indoctrinate me with crazy ideas. Well, how? Rena. Are you okay? Are you? I must have been acting weird. Rena looks worried. Go away, please. Her name is Ryugu Rena. She just moved here and transferred to my school. Nobody remembers, but supposedly she lived here in Hinamizawa a long time ago. In fact, she hardly remembers anything about Hinamizawa either. Since Mion is the only classmate who is my age, I'm glad she is my friend. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. She's usually having fun with Mion, but once in a while she shows her feminine side too. Are you feeling okay? Do you want me to take you to the nurse's office? Do you? Thank you. I'm okay. Do I look sick or something? Yeah. Her immediate answer makes me realize I wasn't myself. It's about Satoko. Are you worried? No, that isn't it. She knows that my problem isn't physical, but stress. This is something I think of to myself, but even though Rena seems like a very easygoing type, maybe she's very sharp. No, it's really easy to tell if someone's just fucking stressed out. As long as you can, read people's, body language, it's really easy to tell if someone's stressed. Since I just transferred here recently, I may not be able to help you much. Oh, you can usually tell it in their fucking voice. If they're stressed or not. Since I just transferred here recently, I may not be able to help you much, but I can at least listen to you. Sometimes talking about it helps. Although she just transferred, she already knows quite a bit about me and my sister, and also about the situation with the villagers. But talking about it won't solve anything. Actually, if I talk about it, I feel like I'd be admitting to my weakness. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's how you grow. Which may give that person a chance to get inside of me again. You were so surprised earlier, remember? That's why I thought something really serious was bothering you. Wow. That's, lately I feel like someone is following me all the time. Slap, 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 slap. I thought that was you. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, god damn it. Here comes Rena. Oh my god. Thank you, you have in common. Footsteps? Following you? Huh? I know those footsteps. Oh, god damn it. Oh, thank you. I didn't want to go into crazy Rena talk. No. If anything, that's going to make him more paranoid. Oh, fucking Rena. She probably sent him over the edge. Believing he's fucking cursed. I see. You don't need to do that. You're a promising player for the Hinamizawa Fighters. We'll save your spot, so you can come back anytime, okay? I don't know about that, though. I have no idea when I can come back, so I thought I would resign at least for now. Satoshi always says he wants to quit the Hinamizawa fighters. I know of Satoshi and Satoko's situation, so I was expecting that he might say this. The relationship between Satoko and her aunt has gotten worse, to the point that it can be considered abuse. When someone from the Child Consultation Center came, of course her aunt behaved. But soon after that, the harassment became even more malicious and sly. According to the neighbors, the scolding of the aunt and Satoko's crying can be heard nightly, and sometimes it goes on past midnight. Satoko's weekly physical checkup result is slowly growing for the worse, and we are trying to keep her stable by increasing the medication. But unless the relationship with her aunt improves, she will for sure come down with all 5 symptoms and become deranged. No, wait, I think she isn't the type to become deranged in the terminal phase, besides the fact that she killed her parents. That's deranged. She's the type who holds everything in, though she harbors her insanity inside. Just like she pushed her parents off the cliff 2 years ago, Satoko may kill her aunt. Thanks to the Mountain House, the incident was resolved as an accident, and Oishi stepped back, although he is still suspicious. I'm sorry, I would never clear it I would straight up always assume that it's she who did it. Especially just the sheer fact that she said someone fell off the cliff without even knowing. Come on. If something like that happens again around Satoko, he will investigate her without mercy this time. I can't do anything more about Satoko's environment changing for the worse. So I'm not surprised to hear that Satoshi wants to quit the baseball team so he can be with his sister. Actually, I'm starting a part-time job. That's why I can't come to practice. A part-time job? Is there something you want to buy? Yeah. It's almost Satoko's birthday. There's a teddy bear Satoko has been wanting, and I want to get it for her. That's right. I remember her birth date on her insurance card. I think it's June 24th. It's right after the Watanagashi festival. I see. You're such a good big brother. I'm sure Satoko will be thrilled. I hope so. I can tell Satoshi is also stressed out. To him, seeing Satoko being harassed is the same thing as being harassed himself. His stress can be released through moderate exercise such as sports, and also with plenty of rest. If Satoko is being yelled at nightly, then it's easy to figure out that Satoshi isn't getting enough sleep either. I don't know what kind of job he is starting, but I don't think he'll be able to vent his stress. Unless his job is, doing stuff and breaking shit. In fact, I don't think the idea of Satoshi starting a part-time job because he's already beaten physically and mentally. I asked him if he wants me to help him pay for the present, but of course he declines the offer. He says it's a present from him, so he should earn the money himself. Oh, what a good old big brother. I'm fucking saying, yeah, sure, give me give me a good amount of money. Still work the job and get enough money, then pay for it, and then I have extra money saved up in the pack. His part-time job is only to earn enough money to buy Satoko's present, so it'll be a temporary job. If it's for a short period of time, maybe it won't be that bad. Fucking working, stressful shit. I want to stop him from working because I don't want him to be even more stressed. But since he says Satoko's birthday is near, I don't think I can stop him. Satoshi is determined. If I say any more, I may lose his trust. So I accept his leave of absence. Oh, manager. May I borrow a bat? Oh, God, God damn it, Satoshi. I completely misunderstand his words. Later I found out he carried around that bat to protect himself, and realized he was already showing some dangerous signs. He believed there would be a 4th mysterious death this year, and that he would be the victim. He became obsessed with the idea that someone was after his life. That is a symptom of the Hinamizawa syndrome's terminal phase. But although I was involved so deeply with the Hinamizawa syndrome, I was careless. A bat? What do you need a bat for? Satoshi has his own bat. So he should have asked if he could take it home. But instead he asked if he could borrow it. When I think about it now, he said He said it that way to lighten his guilty conscience. But how could I have known then? Well, although I can't come to the practice, I think I'll have a little time to practice my swings. Oh hey, Keiichi, I'm just practicing my baseball swing. That's great. Sure, please take it with you. But make sure you do it in the open area, okay? If it won't bother your neighbors, it's a good practice to hit a hanging tire. Swinging a bat can release stress. Especially when you hit it against someone that's causing stress. So letting him take his bat home will help release his stress. That's what I thought. But that was a huge mistake. I realized it was only when things were already past the point of no return. Damn shame. It's a damn shame.